Scorpio, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-April 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So we're going to get right down to business, right down to work, and start this reading off right with an oracle card, just to breeze in nice and smooth. See what's up for the Scorpio collective out there, my guides and spirit team. Talk to me about my friends. And I hope you're all doing well. And yes, I'm just going to look at this first card real quick, then we're going to get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'm going to pull you a bonus from the Book of Answers. We're playing with that last week and with all the other signs this week. Been having a lot of fun with this. So if you have a yes or no question or a question in general, try to keep it in mind until the end. It's another form of divination, just like tarot. But let's get this first card out here. What do we got for the Scorpios? We're hoping for some positivity for my friends, please. Okay, so we have the Femme Fatale showing up, Scorpio, which is always an extremely intriguing card to me for various different reasons. It always reminds me of a rose. Okay, now someone had this last week. I'm not sure if it was you or another sign, but let's go into this in a moment. Before we do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the April subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle's @KyleofCups. Please feel free to shoot me a tweet sometime. But back into this oracle card. The Femme Fatale, if you see her, she is holding that rose. She is dressed in red. This is the energy of beauty, sexiness, right? It's very similar to the Queen of Wands, confidence. But sometimes something that looks very beautiful, very pretty, also has aspects of danger hidden underneath, just like every rose has a thorn. And that's what the Femme Fatale really means to me. So are you in that energy where you're looking good, feeling good, but you have a little piece of danger within you? Are you dealing with situations that might look good on the outside, but underneath there's this little hidden aspect of danger that might get the motors running for whatever reason? The Femme Fatale energy is extremely intriguing, and I would love to see how it plays in with the rest of the reading. So we're going to put her down. Like I always say, she's just a little aspect. Similar to the Queen of Wands, very fiery. And it's just a footnote. So let's get into tarot now. I'm going to get you 3 in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify. So let's see what's going on for the Scorpios with that Femme Fatale energy showing up in the front. Guys, talk to me. Now, yes, my friends, last week's reading was a little dicey. It was titled Beware of This Person. And the thing I saw a lot of, there might have been an individual around you that was putting up a mask of some kind, or someone putting up a facade. And it was just a general warning to watch the company you keep. The week before that was big blessing incoming. So hopefully it seems like there's been a mixed bag, like from week to week. Like we get a good reading, we get a rough reading. But let's see what we have this week. Regardless of what comes out, we'll get through it, right? Every tarot card has positives and negatives. You know me, I'm an optimist, so we're going to look at the silver lining regardless. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups. Memories could be popping up big time. You might be reminiscing quite a bit, or this could be individuals that you have a lot of history with. Okay, 5 of Cups. All right, so we have a lot of cup-heavy energy showing up here in the main part of the spread, Scorpio. There might be somebody you're dealing with who's in their cups, literally. Let's get one more. Okay, 3 of Pentacles here. Okay, so this could represent group situations. And you know what? Let's just go through it one by one, Scorpio, because we could be dealing with a lot of different aspects here. And we'll go through it one by one. And I'll give you these classical meanings before we get the juicy stuff. But in position number 1, we have the 6 of Cups. Like I said, to me, that's a big card of history and a big card of memories. So you might be reminiscing quite a bit. This could represent a person you have a lot of history with, a lot of deep ties, strong memories. This could even represent things that go back to childhood, right? So you just have to apply it to whatever situations you're going through. You could be reminiscing quite a bit. I don't like that the 5 of Cups is coming up right next to it, but we'll get through it. We'll see what's up, because we still have to pull a lot more detail out of this. Now, the 5 of Cups, a lot of readers call this the River of Tears for a reason. So this could represent somebody that's upset, mad, crying, hurting, whatever yucky type of emotion you want to put in here. The fact that we got 2 cups in this spread, deep emotions, right? Not uncommon in water sign readings, but we also have earth. When you combine earth and water, it could generally be fruitful. So we're going to want to see what's under this 5 of Cups. It could just be someone you're tied to, or even you grappling with feelings of depression, sadness, hurting, angry. We'll see. Moving to the very back end, though, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Yes, it could represent groups. I don't like to say third-party situations, stuff like that. Usually, to me, this card represents teamwork, Teamwork makes the dream work. This is a card of assistance. This is a card of diligence, working hard towards something. For a portion of you, this could represent money situations, work, how you make your money, things like that. So there could be a lot of things. In its best form, it talks about gaining mastery and receiving assistance. So we're going to see what all this is about, Scorpio, because for some of you, it could just be a group of people, a multitude of people affecting your energy. But let's dive deeper on all this, my friends. Let's jump in and clarify. Let's get a good shuffle here for the Scorpio collective. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for Scorpio, please? And yes, Scorpio, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to start in on this Six of Cups. See what that's about. And as always, I would like to invite you to play along. That's why this box is here. So if you read tarot or you're just trying to learn, whatever messages you're feeling, or if you're picking up things off this spread, please feel free to share it down below, okay? Because I actually encourage it. There's no right or wrong way to read tarot, and it might help somebody, okay? We all learn from each other. So let's see what's up with this Six of Cups for Scorpio. I really want to get over to the Five of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, but let's keep it moving orderly. So why is the Six of Cups here? Okay. Okay, we have judgment, we have action. All right, so this to me could mean a couple of different things. There could be something or someone from the past that resurfaces in this time, whether it is just a memory or an embodiment, like literal person popping up that you haven't seen in a long time. So just know that you could be receiving multiple blasts from the past when I see judgment and the Six of Cups. However, there's also this underlying energy that there could be something from your past that you haven't quite let go of yet that you really should probably come to grips with in this time. Whether it is some past trauma, some past scar, this could be a very beneficial time for you to start healing any of those deep wounds. Okay, so I feel like it's a double message here. Let me show you both of the cards. For some of you, judgment is a big action card, so it is something coming to the surface, something coming up from the past. So whether it is memories, whether it's an individual or some kind of blast from the past, you might have to deal with it in some way in this time. But for a portion of you, it could absolutely, just like I said, be about healing some sort of wound. And if that resonates for you, you completely understand what I'm talking about. You probably already know, okay? Something that you might need to deal with and come to peace, come to terms with. Easier said than done, right? But we're going to keep it moving. We're going to go over to this Five of Cups. And I just want to state once again that this could represent people in your life. So this could be someone you're close to that needs to do that type of work. Okay, you might need to give them that advice. So let's see what's up with this Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? Let's see what the root cause of this River of Tears is. Where's the Five of Cups here? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, all about venting, something bubbling to the surface. If somebody's displeased with you or upset with you, they might let you know about it, right? So like I said, someone being mad, someone being upset, someone being sad. I don't necessarily feel like this is you, Scorpio, like right down the center. Now, of course it can be, but with the Five of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse, I'm just getting that vibe that someone is like a little salty at you, or they might be letting you know. All right, so all this stuff I was talking about in the beginning, like somebody might have a venting session with you. The Queen of Cups in reverse is all about that to me, letting those emotions out. Now, yes, that card could represent you or another water sign, but her showing up in reverse, it's one of those things, right? Either somebody upset with you in some way, either sad about you or mad towards you, or somebody venting to you about that, right? Trying to get a little solace. Okay, so we have a lot of emotional healing possible here. Somebody really trying to come to terms with things. Somebody really trying to heal themselves in various different ways. So we're going to keep moving to the Three of Pentacles. Then we'll do a recap before we get into the Book of Answers. Because thus far, this is looking like a big storyboard. Like it's all fitting together. But let's see what's up with that Three of Pentacles before we do our recap. So why is this Three of Pentacles here? Thank you. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. So I would absolutely want to watch out. King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups in reverse, though. I don't like that. And I haven't seen our good friend here in a while, so that makes me happy that the King of Cups shows up. Now, once again, that's another card that could represent you or another water sign. The vast majority of this whole entire spread is water, so we are talking about a lot of emotion. And I do feel like for the vast majority of the Scorpio collective that we're talking about someone else that might not be you, right? Because we all know Scorpios tend to feel things very deeply and process them different than others. And I say that because I have a lot of Scorpio placements. I always brag about it. I'm a Scorpio moon myself, so I get it completely. But with this King of Cups in reverse under this Three of Pentacles, intuitively, it's telling me that like someone you were very closely connected to is emotionally unstable at this time. Like somebody doesn't know how to process something. Somebody doesn't quite know how to deal with this or deal with the situation, especially that of emotions. So we could have a warning here throughout about one's emotional state. So a warning about emotions. But with the King of Cups in reverse under this three, hopefully, and you know what, I'm getting this. This isn't going to be for every Scorpio, and I rarely get messages like this, but with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse, like this is reeking of somebody doing some smack talk or shit talking, like trying to turn people against you. So beware of that, especially with the energy we were picking up last week. This could easily be the energy of somebody talking smack about you behind your back or like trying to turn people against you. So we got a lot of different things going on here, Scorpio. But if it's not that, this is just telling us that someone you are closely acquainted with or someone you were closely tied with. We're thinking groups of people, teams, possible work, groups, could be emotionally unstable in this time. So it's a warning about emotions. Interesting stuff here, Scorpio. So let's go through and do a quick little recap, because I feel like we were getting more and more as we were moving through this reading. So we'll get this recap before we get into the Book of Answers. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the Six of Cups with Judgment in the upright. Something from the past could come bubbling up to the surface, whether it is a memory, whether it's an individual that tries swinging back around. For another portion of you, it could be all about healing, like somebody that needs to heal some sort of trauma or wound from the past. Could be super important that they start working on that. Moving to the center, we have the Five of Cups with the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have a lot of cards that could represent partnerships and soulmates here as well, because the Six of Cups is a card of soulmates. The King and Queen of Cups could represent soulmates. But in this center, it could either be a couple of things. Somebody might be a little angry at you, salty at you, or upset over a situation that may have happened with you. Or this is somebody wanting to vent those feelings to you, like have you be the shoulder for them to lean on. Moving to the very back end, we got the Three of Pentacles with the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups in reverse here. Like I said, one of two things. This could be telling us that someone you are closely attached to could be emotionally volatile, emotionally unstable. So you might need to know that this is a warning about emotions, okay? And I don't necessarily feel like it's just you. For another portion of you, I felt like this could be somebody doing a little smack talking or trying to turn people against you. So keep your head on a swivel for sure. Please take a screenshot, and we're going to get into this Book of Answers super quick for you, Scorpio. And like I said, this is another form of divination, so think of a yes or no question. This was a super interesting reading this week. But yeah, think of your question now, and we're going to use our intuition to just flip through this book, which is specifically made for this, and see what your answer might be. We're just going to use our intuition. I'm sure you've seen people read tarot like this. And even if it doesn't answer your question, I'm going to try to pull you pearls of wisdom. What's Scorpio's answer, please? What is Scorpio's answer? Thank you. The answer is in your backyard. Now, I don't know if that's literal or figurative, but I feel like it's leaning into this reading we just had, and I'll explain why. Now, if we're talking about positive or negative, yes or no, strictly, I do feel like this one leans more towards the positive, so yes, if you were asking a yes or no question. But the answer is in your backyard. Hey, if you have a backyard, maybe take a peek out there and see if something jumps out to you. I'm literally saying that. I'm not even joking. Because sometimes I've gotten this answer in this book, and I've literally seen something, whether it's an animal, whether it's a situation, like you might get a strike of eureka. But when we talk about your backyard here, I'm thinking more about one's past, because a lot of this reading was tied heavily to the past. Okay, so I feel like this is another little basic way that you might need to revisit things that have already happened to you. Use your experience. I don't know what every Scorpio in the world is going through, but the chances are you've been through certain situations that parallel or are similar to what you're going through right now. So maybe do a little soul search and look back to the past, because the answer to the future might lie in the past. So Scorpio, that's what I have for you, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the April subscriber surprise. For the April subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Everyday Witch Tarot. This is the deck that you see in my thumbnails. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are at this point. And second, let me know down in the comments what tarot card you associate yourself with. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.